Hello, everyone. My name is Shanice. Welcome to my channel, Shaniceology. I know it's been a minute. I kind of needed to be around my daughter for a few days, bond with her. But I'm back, and today, and today I just want to talk about a topic that's it might be controversial, but in all the essence of it and the message that I'm trying to convey, I find is meaningful. So I'm here to discuss today how standing your ground can help you enhance your personal confidence and your power. So I've been in a lot of situations in life where I I bring an idea to someone, or I tell them about some plans that I have, and they say, "Oh no." They shut it down immediately without knowing the possibilities of what those goals can bring to my life. And I don't know if they try to think, oh, when this happens for you, how does it affect me? I don't know if that's what they think in the back of their heads, but for a long time, it's a lot of being told, oh, this is not going to work because so and so, or you could have done this in other ways. What if those other ways you don't know how to do it? Yeah, you can talk to people, but what if you're like isolated and you don't know who to reach out to? Um, you know, I tried to bring an idea to someone that I care about and thought cared about me, and everything was like, oh no, no, that's not the right way, that's not the right way. But when I go to the people about the help that I'm trying to receive in that way, they say you're doing the right thing, you're on the right track, you're very strong for doing this. So in my head now, I'm thinking, so if my intuition is telling me that I need to go in a certain direction, and someone is not even in my vicinity or in my direct environment and is telling me, no, this is not the right way. It really baffles my mind that people always feel like they have the most say in how your life is supposed to go. Whether they're older than you, the same age as you, younger than you, whatever connections you feel like you have to them. Um, Maybe they just don't know better because they don't have that same or similar experiences that you may have. And so they might think it's like um, something that's out of the ordinary for you to mention it, or that you could be the brave one to take the chance on whatever it is that you need to take the chances on, right? Um, I understand that in life you do need to be cautious. I understand that you need to always make sure that you're safe in everything that you do. Um, I feel like you need to also trust yourself, though, in whatever journey that you're going on or embarking on or thinking about embarking on. Because if I just sat there, let's say a year ago, and I said to myself, I'm not doing anything about this. I'm just going to wallow in my sorrow, and I'm just going to like allow people to tell me, oh, this is not going to work for you and that's not going to work for you and you're not doing the right things. I wouldn't be sitting in the things that I wanted today, because they don't know what your goals are unless you tell them. So if you don't want anyone to like talk down on your plans or talk down on your goals that you wish to have for yourself, I think it's best to just stay quiet. No matter how much you feel like you care about that person or that they care about you, um, it's better to just stay to yourself and keep things to yourself that, especially if it hasn't manifested yet. Because if you in your heart know that you are capable of doing so much, like with me looking back, I've done so much. so much in a short span of time, when I just didn't have the distractions that I thought I would have anymore, when I didn't have all these opinions of everyone around me telling me where to go and what to do and pulling me this way and pulling me that way and clustering my mind with their own emotional lacks or their own things that they can't see happening for themselves. And I'm not here to talk down on anybody because, you know, people can always talk down on me too. I don't have it all together, but I'm doing pretty good now than I was a year ago, And I felt like I had more a year ago. But with the less that I have now, I'm able to manage with it. I'm able to make a stable foundation for myself and my child. I'm able to do it with no anxiety or sorrow or feeling in my head like I'm not capable of doing anything. I feel stronger. I feel more confident because I've overcome a lot of challenges. I've allowed a lot of people to walk all over me and put me down because I'm trying to aim for the sky, and they're like trying to rain on my parade every time. Like, I just got really frustrated with that, and this is why I prefer to just stay by myself so I have the peace that I desire, because that's when I have the most peace, is when I stay like to myself. But I also would like to engage with the world. Like, I want to be a part of this world. I want to meet people and build connections and build bonds with people. I just don't, you know, I'm not saying don't give advice to me, because we all are here to learn every day, and I don't have all the answers. Like, we learn something new every day. But I just know that now that I'm believing in myself, that's what's really bringing me to the understanding that, I'm capable of doing more than I want to do. I'm capable of making things happen for myself in my life that I never thought would be possible. All the limitations, the fears, I had to do a lot of inner work to like release all of that, all the anxiety, all the depression, all the just feeling like less than a person. I had to do a lot of work on myself, and loving myself and showing myself that care and that dedication every day, and like putting effort into how I look, into how I take care of myself, into what I eat, into how my daughter operates, into how she grows and transforms. And she really encourages me to continue going, because she doesn't give me anxiety. She shows me unconditional love. Unconditional love is what my daughter gives me every single day. And that's the motivation that I need, to know that, I'm going to make the right decisions for us. And I find that God is really shedding light in my favor in that department. Like, He's really helped me find peace, helped me find clarity, helped me find grounding. And I just feel like it's more of a positive impact in my life that I have now, that I don't have so many influences of people who have nothing to lose and want to help me lose everything that I have. So I just came out here to spread this message. Don't let anybody tell you that your goals are too big. Your goals are not too big. If you want to reach for the stars, you can reach for the stars. If you want to be an astronaut that goes to the moon, you can go to the moon, okay? You gotta just know what you're capable of and trust yourself. Trust yourself. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of adversity, in the midst of problematic situations, trust yourself, because you won't let yourself down. You won't put yourself to the ground unless you have influences of people around you making you feel small enough to do that to yourself. And if that's the case, you need to pick a different circle. But with that being said, I just want you to know, if you've ever had situations where you feel like someone's been talking down on your goals or making you feel small and how you've overcame that, drop it in the comments. We can talk about it. I thank you so much for tuning into my video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.